Yo, guys, welcome back to the Famous Chili Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms. Guys, how have your weeks been? Nishk, I see you're back at home enjoying spring break.
Yep, spring break's going well. I'm here for 2 weeks actually, taking a few days
Two
extra at the
weeks?
beginning and end. Yeah,
Oh,
I
Yeah, bro,
left on like a
skipping
Thursday,
school.
go back on a Wednesday. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been grinding, just working. We had snow again today, which fucking
what?
sucked. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
It went
March.
it went away, but we have snow. We're in like it's like 60 degrees in 2 days, and it's going back to 30 degrees for the next 2 weeks.
You're
So
forgetting that all of the
Oh,
world
man.
isn't like Atlanta, man.
yeah, I
Atlanta's
know.
treating you
Fuck you,
well.
man. No facts.
Nah, man, 60 to
Um,
30 degrees in like 2 days span, that's normal, man. That's normal, man.
yeah,
That's
for
normal.
sure, for sure. Yeah.
Not
How
not
about
because of any natural phenomenons, man. No.
Ari? How
No,
about you?
yeah.
How's your week, man?
It's it's about the same as every other week, stressful as shit. But I get my spring break next week. Just trying to make
Okay.
it through this one more week, get home, see the dog. But speaking of Atlanta, guys, last night I nearly died last night. Like no joke, I genuinely nearly died yesterday. I'm not
Wow.
even
Alright,
kidding.
bro.
So
Okay.
this story is gonna have so much random shit that is just like so Atlanta. Like literally, I'm walking to Cookout to start off. Already the most Atlanta place you could probably go to. I'm walking to Cookout, and on the way there, I'm walking on the sidewalk with one of my friends, and we see this thing saying "road closed," covering the sidewalk. Okay, and this is like a main street. The sidewalk's right on. Okay, I'm walking through it. It's blocked off. So I'm thinking, okay, I just see this blocked off for a little bit. There's a little bit of construction going on the sidewalk. I'm thinking we'll wait for the cars to stop. We'll go onto the road, go up a bit, and cut back in so till we're back on the sidewalk, okay? But we eventually see the car stop. I get onto the road, start running up, and I realize, shit, this construction is not just a little section, it's going on for the entire rest of the sidewalk. And a car starts coming right at me because America has right turns on reds, of course. So a car just starts coming straight at me. Mind you, you think Jersey drivers are bad? People in Atlanta, I swear to God, you can't drive. You cannot drive. The car is coming straight at me, and yeah, I know, I'm in the wrong here too. I know, I shouldn't be in the
And you,
middle of the
I mean,
road, but
you probably blended in a little bit too, right?
oh yeah, fucking racist. Okay, but
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
yeah, what's wrong with that, man?
What's wrong
But
with going into the
the
road?
car is going straight towards me, not slowing down at all. I'm a deer in headlights. It's pitch black night. Also, I just see the white lights in my face, and I'm like, oh my god! And I quickly turn around and grab my friend because he was stuck. He was not moving. I had to grab him, and we ran back and pulled each other back onto the sidewalk, and the car just zoomed past us. Then we're like, fuck, okay. It says don't enter. Let's climb around on the construction stuff. So we're starting to go in, and then we realize, oh shit, this is all mud. But we're like, okay, fuck it. We're already in this. We'll go the rest of the way. We start going, and then we're like, shit. The construction literally blocks off the entire thing. We would have to hop over a bunch of like wooden fences to get out of it now on the other side. So then we have to double back, walk a good 5 minutes in the other direction till we can find the crosswalk. Atlanta, I swear to God, has such bad infrastructure. We think Jersey's so bad. Atlanta, you're telling me you can't have a single crosswalk for a good 10-minute walk? And you can't tell me that the road is closed when I'm down there? We spent an extra 10 minutes
Nah, bro.
walking back the other way
Bro.
after almost dying from a car. And then, once we get there, we start walking towards Cookout again. Another 10 minutes go by. We're at this street light where we have to turn. It's a four-way intersection, okay? I look up, expecting to see the crosswalk sign. The crosswalk sign doesn't work. The crosswalk sign's broken. So I'm sitting there just looking at the street lights, trying to base if I'm gonna die or not off the street lights. And I see, okay, it's red for them. That means we can go. So we start going, and then some person makes a turn, just barely misses us. They're allowed to turn. They're allowed to turn there, but we're allowed to walk. And the car just barely misses us again. And then we finally get to Cookout, get our fucking food, start walking back. On the way back now, this is not even a main road now.
Bro,
We're just
call
walking
an
past
Uber
an
at
entrance.
this point, bruh. Just call an Uber.
No,
at
no,
this
no, 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 no.
point,
I'm
bro.
not spending. I'm not spending $30 on an Uber to go like
It's
what should be a
$30?
10-minute walk. I don't know, but for like what should be a 10-minute walk, I'm not doing that. But this fucking, I can't stand the drivers here, man.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
walking with my friend across this little you know, like whenever there's like a not like a mall, but like a center of like like a bunch of restaurants or stores or something. There's like a little entrance
Yeah.
into the parking lot area, right? We walk through that little entrance with the ramp. This car, full speed, turns into that while we're in the middle of the crossing. Again, just barely misses us, and they scrape the bottom of their car while going on the ramp. I was like, yeah, that's what you fucking get. You break your fucking modded out RAM, probably. I was so fucking pissed. Literally nearly died for fucking cookout.
Okay, wait.
That's
Let
like,
me
that's
let
like
me
all of
dissect
American
this for a second.
infrastructure, bro.
Yeah, wait, no. Let me dissect this for a second. First of all, the first story is valid because that's actually scary, right? Like getting like
That was fucking terrifying.
that was scary. The second one, bro, that's just the red light, bro. You know what you
no,
almost
no, no,
died
no,
in that.
no, 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 no.
That
I'm not
was
saying
not-
that. No, no, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying I almost died the first time. The rest of
Okay,
it was
yeah,
just
that makes
pissing me
sense.
off after because
Okay,
that all
yeah,
came
yeah,
after.
yeah.
I was like, this
Yeah.
fucking infrastructure is
Yeah.
just so shit
Also, bro,
that I can't.
don't
fucking
talk
walk
about infrastructure, bro. My house, right? This week, Michigan is known for like road construction and stuff. This week, they closed down the only road that I can use from my house to get to the campus from a bus. So now for the rest of the semester, for the rest of the year, I have to now walk 25 minutes to get to Central Campus.
Why can't you just go to a different
Well,
stop with a
how
different
much
bus?
to actually get into campus? Once you're in campus, there'll be some bus stop that's closer.
Yeah, but I'm saying like from my house to class, it would be a whole 25-minute walk
but we're
now,
saying-
instead of
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
That's
Why
gonna be
can't you
me
just
next year
walk-
too, man.
No, but I'm saying
Y'all
it's
are-
because
y'all
of that
living the hard life.
infrastructure. It's because of the infrastructure, bro. It's because of how shitty the roads are that they
Yo,
closed
I'm just
down
gonna flex
everything.
on y'all.
Man, America
I
just
live-
sucks, man. We need some more walkable cities, man. We
I
need some
live
more.
2
We need better
minutes-
trains. We need everything, man.
I live 2 minutes from pretty much all of my classes. The furthest class I have is less than a 10-minute
Fuck
walk.
you,
It's like
man.
7
Fuck
minutes
you.
away. Everything is right there. I have a Chipotle under me, a McDonald's under me, a Subway under me, pizza place.
Yeah, I have to
everything.
fucking die if I want to go get some food. Like,
Are you renewing?
dude? Oh
this?
my god! While
What?
Are you
What'd you say,
renewing your
Prem?
lease?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course,
You
bro.
better be,
Best
bro.
apartments on
Better.
campus.
yeah,
Best
dude, you're
apartments on
getting
campus.
the best deal ever. I can't believe what
Yeah.
you're paying for this fucking place.
I know. It's
Pretty
it's
crazy.
but I'm also in the middle of Illinois. I have no like
Who
nothing
cares?
around
That's
me
what
except
you're at. You're in
Champaign.
school. You're in school. That's all you need
That's
right now,
fair.
man. You just
That's
need
fair.
you just need a place to stay. Like,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Dude,
That's fair. I think
while oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say I think what you're saying though about like bad infrastructure, well the moment you leave campus, it's the same thing for us. Like it just turns into like
Yeah,
10-mile
bad.
stretches to get to the next building. Like there's no crosswalks. You just gotta like book it every time there's no cars on the road. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
well I make it this time before a car speeds through the intersection. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
we got lucky this time.
Yo guys, we just want to take a little break from today's video to thank our sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is here to help you buy tickets in the easiest way possible. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app and SeatGeek will help you find affordable tickets to all your favorite events. Maybe you want to go see Lil TJ perform live, or you want to go see Nimish Patel on his Fast and Loose comedy tour. SeatGeek has got you covered. And it's so simple. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app and start searching. SeatGeek will filter through hundreds of different tickets to help you find the best deals. And remember, green means good and red means bad. And on top of that, SeatGeek will also let you see the view of your seats before you even purchase them, so you know exactly what you're getting. So if you're interested in getting the best deals on tickets to your favorite events, download the SeatGeek app from the link in our description and use our code FAMOUSCHILI for $20 off your first purchase. Thanks SeatGeek, and let's get back to the video.
Thing is, you're in like the little middle of nowhere. Atlanta is one of the biggest cities in the country. How is it this bad? Like,
Yeah, I
it
know.
should
It's
not be this
crazy.
bad. Like,
yeah.
I swear they're
It's
like
'cause
the 8th biggest city or something. Like,
a lot of the cities in the
it
south I feel like
sucks.
are so bad. Like I've heard a lot of Texas cities are just so car centric. Like Dallas itself apparently has more parking space than it does like actual building space. It's like 60% of the city's parking space or some crazy number like that, which is like insane to me because it's all so car centric. You can't walk around anywhere.
yeah,
What's your
it's
source,
terrible.
dude. And then,
Sorry, man, don't have a source. on
God,
me.
man,
I don't know if the numbers.
What
right.
are you, man?
I don't
Who
know
are
if the
you? Where,
numbers
man?
right.
Fucking CNN, man. Come on. No, but while I was in the line at Cookout, this also just killed me. I was trying not to die laughing at this. There are these people in front of us in the line who were just cracking the funniest insults I've ever heard. They were just like talking to each other, and they're like, "Oh man, you see that one girl he was with? Man, that girl not fat. She said she was big boned." And then they said somebody said that she's wider than outside. And then the other guy was like, "Oh my god, you know how wide you have to be wider than outside? That's wide as fuck." I'm like, What?
He's frozen. He's just frozen. His face is frozen for me.
No, I don't understand the wider than outside.
You're wider than outside. Think about how wide outside is. It's fucking huge.
It's like infinite, basically, if you think about it.
All right, bro.
He keeps freezing on crazy phases for me, and it's the funniest thing.
I know, yeah, say, but like, oh, okay,
right, whatever.
Okay.
Prem, I think you and your house. I think if any infrastructure is bad in Ann Arbor, it's your Wi-Fi. I think we need to invest in some of that infrastructure.
I need to film this somewhere else now, bro. To be honest with you.
Yeah, you need to rent a second house.
Infrastructure in your
filming.
Facts.
Yeah. Wait. Do you have to pay for your Wi-Fi and everything, or is that covered by your house?
It's not covered.
Got it covered.
What?
You got it covered.
I said it's not covered.
Okay.
Oh, it's not covered.
I just heard
okay.
No.
I heard
it's not covered.
Got it. I heard nah. Got it covered. I heard not. Got it covered.
No, it's it's not covered.
Okay, I get it.
What was the closest you think either of you have ever been to actually dying? Like, what's the closest call you think you've had?
Oh my god. Okay. So about a year ago, no, more than a year ago now, the first semester in college, I'd gone to Chicago, right? And we were walking in downtown Chicago, and all of us were stopped at like an intersection waiting for the light. And we were all in a circle, kind of like looking at each other near the intersection, waiting for the light to turn for us to walk. And like randomly, something off the side of the building, a huge metal box, falls off the side of the building and lands and crashes on the ground 2 feet from where we're standing. Literally like 2 feet behind one of the people's heads, it lands. And it dropped from maybe like 20, 25 stories up. Easily a really tall building. Probably like it's like it was the same height as some of the tallest buildings in Champaign. So definitely around 20 feet. And then 20 stories.
20
just
feet is crazy.
20 stories. And a giant metal box just comes.
Even 20 feet would be a lot, man.
Even 20 feet, that box would
but he said one of the tallest buildings in Champaign.
So but this was in Chicago, and so then it just fell, and we're like, what the hell just happened? And then the light turned, and we just left, and we come back later, and that same box is just on the ground. And I finally we get the chance to look at what was happening, because we like walked by that same street, and like a piece of like the side of the building was just missing. Like it was like a metal like thing hanging from the side of the building. It was just missing. And I don't know what it was. If it was like an air conditioning unit but it was some like box with electrical wires and everything.
Conditioning unit.
I have no idea what it was. Someone actually just like basically either someone or someone's mistake almost basically killed us. We would have gotten a fat check from the city if it actually had
what
us.
for dying, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I wish that car hit me, man. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna sue your ass, man.
Yo, sue you
from the grave, bro. Come on.
Nah, man, no, please, man. A car hits me, I'm calling help for them, man. I'm calling AAA.
No, I think for me.
What about you?
Mine, there's a lot. It's gonna be very vague because like I can't say some words and some things, but basically. Okay. Basically, I was in a certain spot in New York, right? At a certain time of day.
A spot? What kind of spot are we talking about here?
Just a spot, right? I was at a certain spot in New York. It was around 11:30 p.m., right? And the reason
what spots are open at 11:30 p.m. in New York?
To be fair, it's New York.
It's New York.
It's New York.
It was a sushi spot. And then
sushi. That's a crazy choice, by the way. Sushi. That's a crazy choice.
So I was at a certain spot, and this is less about like I know it was still physical danger, but it was like more towards like the concept is behind like kidnapping essentially. So basically, it was like 11:30, and like. Me and a couple of my friends were in New York, and we couldn't get into a certain establishment, right? And these other two people wanted to get into this.
Okay, wait. Prem.
I'm not.
Restart at me and my friends. Restart at me and my friends.
Okay.
You cut out.
So me and my friends at 11:30 p.m. were at a certain establishment, and we couldn't get in for whatever reason, and. We wanted to get into this certain establishment, but it was a chain, right? And so they wanted to get in, and I just wanted to go back to the hotel. And there was this random car, like parked close to this establishment, and the person in the car opens the window, overhears our conversation, and says, "I can get you in. Just hop in the car." That's what he said. I swear that's what he said. And I said, "Hell no, I'm not going. I'm going back to the hotel. I'm calling an Uber. I'm going home." They just got into the car, and then they left the door open and were like, "Prem, get your ass in right now. Stop being a bitch." So then I got in idiotically.
Oh, bro, you fucking dumbass, bro. Someone
random dude
was saying, "Don't be a bitch."
Random ass dude.
Bro,
right?
peer pressure.
And then like the entire time he's like driving us through like random alleys and random like place. It straight up felt like Nocturne Alley, bro. I swear. And like we were going, and we eventually got to that establishment, and I genuinely thought my life was like, I thought he was gonna like murder us. Like I thought he was just gonna take us to a random corner, and then had fun at the establishment, came out, and then went home.
So you got to the establishment. You didn't almost die.
Ultimately, I got so he did keep his promise.
He didn't do anything outside of his promise.
Huh?
What does that remind you of?
You know that Family Guy clip where Peter's a little kid and like the van pulls up and he's like, "Hey kid, get in the van. I got some candy." And he's like, "No, I'm sorry. My mommy said not to go into strangers' vans." And he reads the newspaper and he sees kid wins $10,000 worth of candy or something, and he starts crying. And the next day, a van pulls up to him again, and he's like, "Hey, get in the van. I got candy." And Peter's like, "Okay," expecting that. And then he comes back getting molested.
Like, oh my god, bro! I thought he was just gonna get. Oh my god, yeah. No, but it was a great night to say the least. And then I got to the hotel, and cops pulled up. And with the certain establishment I was in, I thought those cops was with either for me or with two other people, but luckily it was for neither of us, and I just ended up going to sleep.
So you know what would really help us understand the situation a lot better is knowing what establishment we are talking about and referring to here.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
We got a little lemon pepper Lou on our situation here, man.
Yo, relax. Relax, bro. Calm down. It was once and only experience. Never doing that.
Wait, I guess for Ari it's not really the same, but for Prem, do you have like a lot of like campus police that like monitor a lot of the ongoings?
Why is it not the same for me, man?
No, we do. Yeah, no, we do.
Because you're in a city.
Oh no, we have a lot though. We have a lot.
No, we don't have like you.
No, but you have like
police.
You have like Atlanta
police.
No. We have GTPD. We don't have
GTPD.
Oh, yeah, we have GTPD. We have GTPD.
No, yeah, but you guys.
Yeah.
Wow, we all started like saying stuff. No, go.
No, I was just gonna say like Ann Arbor, like most of it is like UMich, and so like, or most of the disturbances happen at campus, and so it's just Michigan or like Ann Arbor police that pull up. It's not like we don't really have a Michigan police.
And so what, man?
Huh?
Say that. And so what?
Yeah.
And that's it. Like we just.
No.
Just let it go.
Like, no, basically just let it go at this point.
Nice story, Prem. Thanks for sharing.
We have Michigan police. We have Michigan police because Michigan is so much a part of.
That makes sense.
Ann Arbor. Yeah.
Well, yeah, same for us. Like Champaign is basically the majority of what goes on in like downtown Champaign.
So you just have like
UIUC students,
police, right?
Yeah. So we have
same.
Yeah, but for Ari is the reason I was saying it might be different is because a lot of like the illegal activities might be going on in the city rather than in the college part of Atlanta, which I don't know how it goes, but you tell me.
Yeah. I don't think too much crime happens.
Oh well,
inside the campus.
Okay,
I was about to say,
yeah.
Oh no! Trust me. My window's like right facing the street. I hear a cop car like every couple hours.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
We actually had.
Dude, oh my god! One of my friends. We were walking yesterday to like Midtown, and then like one of my friends is just like, "Yo, this is right here. Someone just got shot here yesterday." And I'm like, dude, no, they didn't. This is still part of campus. If somebody got shot here, every single person would know about it right now. Like, he's just like fucking, I don't know where he pulled that shit out of. He's trying
to say he goes to school in the hood, bro.
Oh, no. This guy's, you know who went to his middle school? Not at the same time as him, but he's actually from Atlanta. He's from Decatur. He went to the same middle school that 21 Savage went to, but got kicked out of for bringing a gun to school.
What?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's
fact.
Pretty cool.
Fun fact.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah,
Oh, I was gonna
no,
say
but-
we had a event called Unofficial quite recently, where it's just a bunch of parties for St. Patrick's Day, and there were cops everywhere. There were cops like at every single building,
Oh yeah.
on every single like.
Oh yeah,
you
I
know,
saw your Be Real.
they're
That's
just
why you
checking
couldn't
everything.
come. That's why you couldn't record in the morning last week, right?
Oh, Prem, you want to talk about not recording, man?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to talk about not recording. No, for us, we have like different block parties that some snitch at Michigan always tells the cop about, so the cop always busts it before it ever gets popping.
I don't think you need a snitch to report the party on
for the
St.
cops to
Patrick's
know.
Day, man. Like I think
No,
they
no,
know
not on
what's
St.
going on,
Patrick's Day.
like,
Welcome week.
everybody knows what's going on in those weeks, man. I don't think
Welcome
they
week,
need some
yeah.
snitch. Welcome
Yeah.
week, like obviously, man. Like,
Yeah, there's not a hidden like event going on.
also, what
Yeah.
your cops actually shut down the parties, bro? That's fucking crazy.
Well, okay. There's also people are idiotic and they set couches on fire. So
Yeah. Michigan has some weird stuff going
that's
on
what I'm
there.
saying.
That's
That's
like
fucking weird.
you guys are like Philadelphia. You guys are actually like
Oh
mini
yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
we were only
You're-
like that because we won the championship.
Yeah. Guess who also did that when they won the championship?
yeah.
yeah.
And when the Eagles fans were climbing up poles, was that okay? Like,
That's crazy.
bro, I remember
He came and he saw that to the soul.
I remember people were like pouring oil over all the poles because they were
Vaseline,
scared of what the.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah.
I thought it was
Vaseline.
Crisco. Like I thought Crisco like was employed to like put oil on the
No, it was Vaseline.
on the poles or something. Oh damn, that's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah, that
I mean,
means it's more
regardless.
slippery for them. But yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of the Eagles, though, damn, they really had two of their players that fucking retired.
Yeah,
That was sad. Jason Kelsey, that was a
Oh,
sad moment between
man.
him
Yeah.
and Travis, and then Fletcher Cox, who retired today.
those are two huge losses, man. Those are-
physically and
yeah.
and spiritually. Yeah.
Yeah. God, man. The NFL's in a weird state right now. A lot of moves been happening, man. Nishk, man, talk to us, man. Big Broncos fan. How are you
Nah,
feeling
nah,
now,
nah,
man?
man.
You
Bro,
lost
bro,
Russell Wilson. Lost a
We're here for a long
receiver.
run.
Bro,
we're in a
Nick, you
rebuilding
decided
stage,
to
say
join
the
at
least.
the worst time.
Hey, give us
bro.
a let's ride. Give us a let's ride.
Nah.
You still want
Just
to ride?
wait.
You still
Give-
want to ride?
Give us a few
Pause,
years to
bro.
rebuild. Give us a few years to rebuild, and it's Bronco country once again. We're definitely in a rebuilding stage. I'll say the least.
What, Nish? What do you need? Do you think?
Everything.
Nice.
Everything.
Nice.
The entire lineup.
I'm excited to see the Browns now next year. They already did
Yeah.
pretty good this past season, and now you got an extra receiver in that receiving room, man. Their receivers
Yeah.
are kind of stacked now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Who they get from? Was it Sutton they got from the Broncos?
Jerry Judy.
Oh,
Judy.
they got Judy from the Broncos. Okay,
Younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's good.
yeah, yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
I also think in free agency.
The league are on the
fact
younger
that-
there, Prem.
What?
Yeah, younger.
Okay. The
Younger.
fact that shut up. The fact that Saquon and Derrick Henry are now leaving their respective teams. Bro,
I did
I'm
not
so
see the Derrick
sad.
Henry thing. Wait, what?
Yeah, Derrick Henry's leaving as well.
No way, Derrick Henry's leaving.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god! I knew Saquon was leaving. Derrick Henry leaving is crazy.
And I don't even think they're gonna get that much compensation, bro.
That's insane. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
And so like now it's like this running back market is flooded with insanely top tier talent. Eckler's on the market. Tony Pollard's on the market.
I think Eckler's going down now on, man. I don't think he's
you're
gonna
so
be
fake,
lost
bro.
the same, man.
As someone who's milked every single fantasy point from him for the last 2 to 3 years, you should have some type of support. for this guy.
Yeah. Just 2 years ago. Last year I didn't have him.
Yeah,
man.
he didn't have him last year.
I had CMC last year. Yeah.
Whatever. And then I think I just don't know what Giants are gonna do. Like Saquon, at least 11,
fucked.
12 million. Like, and then like now they're thinking of backing out of Daniel Jones as well. They don't want him. But
Yeah.
they're gonna be stuck playing with him for this year because he has more guaranteed money. I just don't know what we're gonna do. We're thinking about getting rid of Xavier McKinney as well. He
I
played
know,
in every
that's
single
crazy.
game. Oh my god! Like I don't know what we're doing. I thought we had some good pieces to build off of, but I don't know. I mean, I
not.
do trust Dabble and I do trust Shane,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens. I don't know.
This draft is going to be make or break for us, I think. I really have to see what we did this draft.
Yeah.
I have a really sneaky suspicion that they are going to trade up and go all in on a quarterback this season.
And trade
feel
away
like they
Daniel
will.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's the best idea. I think, I mean, I know Daniel Jones isn't some crazy veteran quarterback, but I still think it would be better for a rookie to come in and sit under for 1 year.
Oh, that'd be smart, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's what I was thinking? Do you think with Russell Wilson, it'd be a smart idea for a team to pick him up for like 1 year, even like a team like the Patriots, I guess, or like the Commanders or someone who needs a quarterback? Do you think it'd be smart for them to pick up Russell Wilson for like 1 year, draft one of the top quarterbacks of this year, and then have them sit under Russell Wilson, an MVP, like a crazy,
Super Bowl
amazingly talented, Super Bowl champion quarterback? Like I feel like that could be
that's a great question.
Play.
That's a great question. I think honestly, like Russell Wilson, because like Russell Wilson, Broncos are paying his salary. Daniel Jones, if we were to trade him, we would get rid of that cap, and so that'd be a great thing. That we draft like Jaden Daniels or someone like that, and kind of do the Jordan Love model, right? And ultimately just end up developing. Honestly, I think that's a great idea.
Man, yeah, shown to work. Shown to work, man.
Yeah. Dude, we had a chance to get like Marvin Harrison. Now we're back to square one with the fucking quarterback, bro. Like, imagine like a good quarterback.
We were never getting Marvin Harrison. We were never getting.
We could have, bro. We don't even have a receiver,
bro.
We don't have a.
The Cardinals are taking Marvin Harrison easily, man.
100%.
Yeah, because they have Kyler Murray.
Yeah, they're not taking a quarterback.
There's too many picks before you. Yeah.
Yeah, unless we traded up past the Cardinals, then yeah, but I doubt we would.
That's not happening.
I don't think
if we're trading up, we're getting a quarterback. We're not trading up for a receiver.
Yeah, but Marvin Harrison's way too talented. What do you guys think of this Caleb Williams diva?
We talked about it last week,
actually.
Did?
Last week,
yeah.
Nice. That's great. For sure.
Man, Prem's full of topics today, man. Full of topics that we already said.
For all of you that would like to listen to this conversation, go check out last week's episode.
Episode. Oh, actually, one thing that I want to talk about.
The Amani wedding?
More last week? Check out last week's episode.
All right, what'd you say?
Right now, boxing is hot, man. Just on Friday, we had AJ versus Ngannou, and oh my god, AJ is back. AJ is back, man. Holy shit!
Bro, people were sleeping on him after the Mr. Ruiz guy, like Fatty.
Andy, I'm not gonna lie, the fat guy took a soul. The fat man took a soul, dude. He knocked him out, and he was never the same since then. He's been in a huge slump, and now his last two fights, he's looking sharp. This AJ. I want to see this AJ versus Fury more than ever. AJ versus Fury was always a hotly contested fight that people have wanted to see, but since that Ruiz fight, I always said, you know what? Don't need to see it. I know how it's going to play out. But now, I need to see that fight, man. How does AJ knock this guy out in 2 rounds? 2 rounds. Holy
Ngannou's also a UFC fighter, though. And like,
I don't care.
No.
Dude, Tyson Fury couldn't do it. Tyson Fury, I'm telling you, lost that fight to Ngannou.
Oh, I forgot about their fight. Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm saying this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because he put him down. And
dude,
Fury
it was like Nate Robinson. It was like Nate Robinson
won the fight, but he did not win the fight.
No,
I really do not think he won the fight.
Ngannou
it was way too close.
Regardless, it was a close fight.
AJ did not let it go to the cards.
Dude, Ngannou fell like Nate Robinson fell against Jake Paul. That's how that shit was. Like, he was out cold.
Yeah. Slumped.
Yeah.
Nish, what were you saying?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying the same thing as Ari.
Yeah.
It was just such a cold knockout.
Like, after that, like, now kind of going to Jake Paul, this whole Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, this is going to be one of the craziest fights.
This is crazy.
Yeah. The signing the t-shirt clip was just so weird to me. The way they introduced that was just
like 57-year-old Mike Tyson who had a cane to the UFC last year, and a year later, apparently he's been training every day, but still, 57 years old, gonna fight Jake Paul. Finally, he's fighting a boxer who, I mean, Tommy Fury was a boxer. But
hey, Jake Paul's been fighting boxers recently. He's 9-1 now.
Who is he?
They're not some. You're not gonna know them, but they're like some random small time boxers.
But he's not officially. He hasn't fought them.
Yes, he has. He's fought 2 in the last. Prem, come on, man. I think I know.
Man, you're talking to Ari, man.
No, I want to know who was it.
You want me to pull up their names? Yeah, they're scrubs, but they're still professional boxers.
I would want to know because I think it was Anderson Silva, then some Borderland guy.
Okay, he's not even here.
What?
No, yeah, that guy is a professional boxer. You can say he's a scrub, but he is technically a professional boxer.
I thought he backed out.
No, his last 2 fights were against pro boxers. Right before that was Tommy Fury. So his last 3 fights were all pro boxers.
Wait.
Man's going to fact check.
He literally just won the fight in the first couple seconds last week.
And yeah,
he did. Today, huh? So he did fight someone last week. He did fight.
Yeah, I'm not saying these guys are good. I'm not saying they're good, but they're still boxers. And at the end of the day, we know in boxing, everybody who's like they're trying to promote. I know. They all fight scrubs. That's just how
they all fight scrubs.
Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Like that's just how it is, unfortunately. But I'm honestly really torn about this fight. And here's the thing. I don't like Jake Paul, but the more and more I see it, I'm just like, he's just playing a character. I don't care enough to hate on it that much anymore. Like it's just entertainment at the end of the day. He can do what he wants. But this one is a little bit different because I feel bad because I'm not going to lie. Mike Tyson probably can still easily beat him. Mike Tyson is fucking mean, bro. You see him in that Roy Jones Jr. fight. I know that was a few years ago now, but still, that was that was in 2020. So 4 years ago.
Nah, that was so under. Bro.
Here's the thing: he can fight.
Are you kidding me? That power.
Oh, here's the thing. Fight Borland,
here's the thing:
he has the Andre August. That's my bad.
He has the power. Right, he has that fight in him to actively push those fights. But is he gonna be able to hold up? He was walking with the cane last year. He's not gonna. Is he gonna be able to withstand those punches?
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. We don't know the official rule set yet. Do you guys know Derek Chisora? Okay, he's a big boxer, but he kind of said that he has some insight into what the rules are supposed to be. First of all, this is gonna be free on Netflix, so I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. This will probably break the pay-per-view record, or not pay-per-view record, but the record for the most watched boxing fight, just because of the fact that it's free and on Netflix, which has already 260 million. Yeah,
dude.
So it already has 260 million. No, they've been doing it a lot recently.
No, they've been doing recently. It might be
really.
They had award shows. They had Nadal. They had Nadal and Alcaraz. They had Nadal and Alcaraz, and they had an award show. I think it was the Emmys or Grammys or some shit.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of it, but the Netflix is getting into live streaming.
Netflix is turning.
Too bad nobody can watch it outside my fucking home. I fucking hate Netflix
Just
right now.
Use your laptop, bro. Use your laptop.
Yeah, what the hell?
What do you mean use my laptop? I am on my laptop.
Yeah, then you can use it outside your home.
No, I can't. They have the only single house thing now.
That's only on the TV. It's only on TV.
Nope.
On laptop.
Nope.
Dude, I pull up Netflix all the time.
It's only on TVs
on my laptop.
Yeah, same.
It's only on TVs.
Only on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, then why is everyone complaining so much, man?
Because you can't go on the TV and do it.
Everybody want to complain. Man, just take an HDMI.
Wait, Ari. So this isn't. Wait, Ari. This isn't even off of your experience. This is off of other people telling you.
Everyone's saying this.
No. Because I figured I couldn't because my brother couldn't, and I didn't know he was trying to watch it on TV. I thought he was just watching on his laptop.
Yeah, it's only on the TV.
So my parents. Because my parents had to pay for his thing, and I'm like, I don't care enough to have you pay for it. I'm fine.
No,
but I'm
you can watch on your. It's not even like you have a TV in your freaking dorm. Man,
why everybody want to fucking complain? No, but yeah, I think this could honestly break the most viewed, watched boxing fight, just because of the fact that it's free and on Netflix, which has 260 million users. But pretty much, Derek Chisora was pretty much saying he had some insight into what Netflix is planning, or not Netflix, but whatever the promotion company doing it is. Mm-hmm. They're planning on apparently doing 18-ounce gloves and head guards, so it's gonna be like a spar almost, or
my god.
Either way, it'd be an exhibition. No one's gonna put this on a pro record. This is clearly an exhibition fight. Same way how Logan and Deji fought Floyd Mayweather, same kind of thing. But I do think, I'm not gonna lie, it's in everyone's best interest to wear head guards. I just feel bad because if Mike Tyson wins, I think this is a lose-lose for everybody. If Mike Tyson wins, I'm not gonna be so shocked really, because I'm like, Mike Tyson, I saw what he did to Roy Jones Jr. just a few years ago. And yes, I know he's old and everything, but he still is Mike Tyson, and I wouldn't be completely shocked if he wins. And if Jake wins, it's just sad because you see one of the greatest boxers, arguably the greatest boxers of all time, lose at this age.
Dude, Mike Tyson's doing it for the money. He's doing it for the money, bro.
I think the way is going to play out in one of two ways. Either Mike Tyson's going to get a couple of good hits at the beginning, and it's going to end up being where, because he gets a few good hits at the beginning, it ends in a few rounds, or it's going to live past those few rounds, and then at that point, being 58 years old, you're not going to be able to keep up for that much longer. And Jake Paul is a young guy. He is shown to have good, he's able to punch for a long time. He's able to take some hits. So as long as he doesn't go out in those first few rounds, then I think it might go in favor of Jake Paul.
Dude,
either way, I don't see a knockout happening if they're wearing head guards.
It's not even.
If they're wearing head guards, there's no way.
Not even that. I think like Nate Diaz, when they had that fight with Jake Paul got some hits, but he was giving it to Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz was not kind of faltering. I think Jake Paul, like, he's able to withstand those longer fights, even if he kind of gets knocked down or if he has a couple of strong hits that he has to take in the beginning. And I think Mike Tyson is someone who could do that. But like at the end of the day, like I disagree with you, Ari. I don't think this is a lose-lose situation. I think it's a lose-lose situation for Jake Paul. I don't think it really means much for Mike Tyson because he's going to get the bag. With Jake Paul, if he wins, kind of what you said, but if he loses, it's like, bro, like you lost to a 57-year-old, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess it's a win for him in the sense that I'm sure he idolizes Mike and that this opportunity is like a big deal for him.
It's kind of like
I'm sure if I was if I was in this place, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be like such a crazy opportunity. Like imagine you get to meet Riddle and like compete in the same sport as him. You know, like that's crazy. Yeah. That's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm not blaming him for taking it. But at the same time, watching it, it's just going to be sad if Mike Tyson loses because this guy's legacy is so great. I don't want to see him in an argument. This might be his last fight. Who knows? Like, and to see him lose to fucking Jake Paul, like, it'd just be sad to see. I don't know.
I mean, either way, they both went into it for the money grab. It's all about boxing's becoming.
No, but I don't like how you don't like Jake Paul, bro. I think Jake Paul's done a lot for the sport. He's
no. I've never said I don't like it.
You just said that.
Are you fucking deaf? Are you fucking deaf?
5 minutes ago, 10%,
you just said 10%. What did I just gave a whole fucking speech about how I said I did at one point think I don't like it. I just said man. You know what, Prem? Maybe watch back a podcast and then you'll hear what people say for once.
Well. I'm talking about this podcast. I'm talking about this podcast where you literally said I don't really like Jake Paul too much, but this is a lose-lose situation.
Oh, you want to stitch together sentences that are 20 minutes apart from each other. Okay. I won't tell you what I said. I'm telling you, I said that I'm not a biggest fan of Jake Paul, but I can see at the end of the day, what he's doing is I'm talking about his character. Because at the end of the day, all these antics and everything he was, because I'm talking about back in the day, because back in the day, I watched this YouTube shit. I never fucked with Jake Paul like that. Makes sense. But now he's grown up, he's matured, he's a different person, and now everything he does is for a character. And I can appreciate that he's doing for entertainment. So next time, let's
First of all, you didn't specify. You just said I didn't really like Jake Paul. No, you didn't.
I said I said. What did you just say? Didn't.
You didn't.
Really like
yeah.
Didn't.
Oh. All right. Whatever.
Past tense.
I can't trust anything from here, man. His internet's cutting in, cutting out, man. I don't know. We can't even hear him right now. He doesn't even know.
Wait, you guys are so bruh. Fuck you, man. No.
Yeah. No, fuck your internet, man.
Nah. Fuck this connectivity, honestly. Guys,
at the end of the day, though, I'm still gonna watch this. This is gonna be fun to watch, but it's just sad. But like, dude, also, have you guys seen the Ryan Garcia stuff?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's scary.
Crazy. Scary. So basically, what happened with Ryan Garcia is he posted on social media a bunch of different, essentially tweets or messages that looked like as if he was mentally unstable, as if he was on drugs, things like that. Then he sent a video that was basically like, guys, I'm fine, don't worry about me. But that video was very, very scary and alarming. He did not seem in his right mind, and everyone's basically worried. There was also a video that came out in between his confrontation with Devin Haney on First Take and on their face-off, and these messages that were coming out that was basically like, I don't do cocaine, I don't do drugs when I'm in my boot camp and stuff like that. And now it clearly seems like he's intoxicated, clearly seems like he's unhealthy. Mental health is a big thing. And honestly, what people are saying is Devin Haney has honestly a big right to cancel the fight because he doesn't want to be held liable for any mental health things that go on with Ryan Garcia as it pertains to the fight. If he knocks him upside his head, if he knocks him out, he doesn't want to be held liable for any mental health things. And I think that's smart. And I think this big multi-million-dollar fight can be canceled because of what Ryan Garcia has been doing lately.
Dude, that's not even the scariest part though. Like, did you see what he said to Andrew Tate in that Twitter space?
No, what did he say?
Because that's not really the crazy part that he's like on drugs or something. The crazy part is what he's saying he's seeing. Like he is kind of right now. There's always been in Hollywood certain people, or not Hollywood, just any sort of media, mainly Hollywood. People have always speculated this thing about like an elite society and like the Illuminati. People always there's always people who claim it's real, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people who really believe it, like Cat Williams, and these aren't unreasonable people. Cat Williams earlier this year on Shannon Sharp's podcast went and exposed how every person in Hollywood's really fucked up. How everybody is really fucked up in the head and they do things that nobody will ever find out about. And now Ryan Garcia is coming out here saying that he was tied down and forced to watch kids get pretty much. That's what he said in a Twitter space to Andrew Tate.
What the hell?
He's saying that's why he's so fucked up right now and he doesn't care anymore and he's going to try to show everyone what's happening. And it's insane. There's some forest.
Where is he seeing this?
There's some forest that he talked about, which is apparently kind of famous, this forest. And some person went there recently. It's this like weird ritual forest or something that people have talked about for a while. Let me see if I can find the name of it. But it's insane. Like it's actually scary. Because obviously like this could all just be like...
Oh, is it the Bohemian Grove?
Yes. Bohemian Grove, yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like... these things, there might be conspiracies, or they could all just be actually things. Because it's weird when you have conspiracies that have lasted for so many decades. Like the idea of the Illuminati and this high society has been going on forever, and there's so many people who come out and say that these people who are on television, the people who are in Hollywood, in this media space, are really fucked up. And you hear the shit that happens. It's just scary to hear about.
Dude, the first person I think about when you say some stuff like that is like Leonardo DiCaprio, bro.
What?
Because he's like the face of Hollywood, bro. If you think
about it,
bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine him doing. Like, he's like the Gatsby, like mysterious people. You know what I mean? Yo, that's crazy.
I swear, Ryan Garcia has an Illuminati tattoo on his hand, doesn't he? He has a big eye on his hand. Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Let me
tattoo.
check. He has a bunch of tattoos. You probably won't get it from that. Illuminati tattoo.
I said Illuminati. Yeah, I said Illuminati. I don't think so.
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. It's like part of a big sleeve, so it's hard to see exactly.
I see the
but
angel.
I think he does.
Oh, wait, no, that's Jake Paul's.
I'm sure he has an angel too. He's very religious.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's insane. It's really scary. If it's not real or if it is real, either way, like it's just.
I hope for his sake it's not real.
It's scary hearing people talk about these things, you know, because if it's real, it's terrifying that these things happened, and if it's not real, it's terrifying that he believes these things happened. You know, like who knows, man? Maybe this is just part of boxing and what the damage it does to you, like.
Or like hallucinations.
Getting hit in the head so many times, like
Either way, it's either way, it's scary. That's for sure.
Like some type of hallucinations as well. It's
wild. Holy shit, man.
Okay. I mean, okay, kind of going on a more lighter note.
Nah, dude,
guys,
this is weird stuff.
Let's go. Let's move away from this shit.
Nah, we got to move away from this, dude. I've been seeing basketball lately. After the All-Star game. Guys, who do you think is going to be the new face of the league? There's so many different names being floated around. I have an idea, but I want to hear your guys' first. What do you guys think?
I've been saying for a while, right? Obviously, right now, it's hard to say even who right now the face of the league is because, I think as long as LeBron is playing, it always will technically be LeBron. Just because worldwide, that's always who it's going to be.
No, I'm saying. All right, let me clarify.
I think the next generation.
I'm talking about. After LeBron, Curry,
I know. I'm just saying, like right now, that's what I mean. Like the future of the NBA, I believe the future face of the NBA is going to be Luka. I strongly believe it'll be Luka Doncic.
Okay. Nishk is like, who's Luka?
Luka these nudes.
Man, I think it could either be Anthony Edwards or I think more likely is Jokic.
I can't see them ever putting Jokic as the face.
That'd be so funny, bro.
Imagine all the NBA commercials you just see.
No. All the NBA commercials, and he's just like, he just
I
don't even like basketball. I don't like basketball. I like horse racing.
I mean, I don't know. I think in terms of from the NBA side, maybe not as much, but I think Jokic he's so commonly like shows up in media. He's just like a funny guy that I think it like might become that like, you know, satire type of like character.
Yeah,
in
but
the
but
NBA.
that's
You know
like
I mean?
that's like how like Tyler the Creator, I guess, is like the weird
or
quirky
Kawhi
guy.
Leonard. They've had Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
They had Kawhi
Leonard
Leonard in
they
that
won't put them
mold.
as they're never going to be the actual
the
face.
actual face.
They'll never put the weird quirky person as the face. They'll be like the unsung hero that the fans love, like the people's champion, you know.
Yeah.
Mine, guys, is between Anthony Edwards and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I was expecting that.
Yeah.
I was expecting
Shai. I know both of them are in small markets, and I would normally right now easily be putting Jason Tatum at number 1, but he's not as box office. He's box office in the playoffs when he's down 3-2 to a team, but his personality has to show more, and he has to be a lot more amped up and hyped. I think Ant Edwards has the personality. He's galvanized Rudy Gobert and Cat to play better, even though now, you know, they're out. And this is a time for Anthony Edwards to really show who's boss when now Cat is out and he has the ability to really go on this stretch and carry them to a number 1 seed. And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's been doing this last year. He's in a small market team. The Thunder are building a fucking dynasty with their players. And I think this is the time that he can show. And they also have a rivalry. Shai Gilgeous versus Anthony Edwards. That might be the new rivalry. And I think it's going to be great to watch. And they both have a chance to truly like become the face of the league.
Here's the thing. Do you think I think we can agree right now the NBA is being dominated by immigrants? You know, like
100%.
Right? Like a lot of the biggest NBA players right now, the biggest stars, a lot of them are not American, you know? Which I mean, I'm here for it, man. But like, do you think that they would actually ever give like the real face of the franchise kind of statement or title to a foreign player like a Luka or like a Giannis or a Jokic?
I think Luka has the best chance because he has a moxie, he has a personality. I think coming up, I mean, no, it can't be Victor Wembanyama because he's like Tim Duncan. He's very like shy. I think one thing that you got to look at is the market and also the personality aspect, right? I think if Tatum had a true rival,
Luka has it.
Luka does have it, but if Tatum
Giannis has it too.
Yeah, but Giannis, actually, I don't like. I feel like Giannis needs more championships. Giannis is funny. But like, I think Giannis still needs a jump shot in the more modern NBA. You need some type of a jump shot. He doesn't really. He's improved hella, but I think he needs to improve it a little bit more. And I think Jason Tatum doesn't have a true competitor right now, so he doesn't have that rivalry, which is why I think Anthony Edwards and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could really pop off.
If the Thunder create like a dynasty over the next few years, I think it goes to Shai for sure. Just because then you have someone like a not a second coming of LeBron. You're never gonna have that, but you're gonna have someone who creates a dynasty.
He's MJ's son, bro. He's MJ's son.
MJ's son, yeah, exactly.
Jimmy Butler.
No, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, is that another thing? Also, him too.
That's another thing. Yeah. No, that's like actually insane to think about. Like he has his hops and like the other day, Edwards hit his head.
It's the fucking NBA. Okay. Everybody has hops.
Everyone got hops, man.
No, dude, this guy's head touched the rim. This guy's head touched the rim. It's like Zion level hops.
Prem, I'm sorry.
Look where Zion is now, bro.
If somebody tells you that Prem, I just had this kid and it's yours, and then they just like jump the same height as you, are you gonna believe that test? Is that the paternity test you want?
No, because they can jump the same height as you. Side by side. You put their face side by side, and it's.
Wait, no, I've heard what Prem's saying.
Bro said he jumped as high as him.
I've heard what Prem's talking about. A lot of people do call him like Jordan's son. Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
He's insane.
I really do think they'll give it to a non-American player. I'm not gonna lie, because I think right now the NBA is in a place where they really want to expand and completely take over the world right now. I think they'll give it to Luka because that's the only thing. Luka needs a ring, and if he gets it, then I think he can easily become the face. Because right now he's dominating. He's doing so good right now. I don't think anyone's really coming close. And then in terms of being not American, you get that overseas value. People overseas, I'm sure in Europe, absolutely love Luka, and people in America also love Luka. He has a great personality, great everything.
I think there's two issues wrong with that. There's two things wrong with that. One, Luka does not play defense. That's the reason they haven't been getting far, is because their best player on the Mavs cannot play defense. He's so bad at defense, it's ridiculous. Number two, I think I think the reason immigrants we've touched on this a little bit earlier in another episode, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but it's the fact that AAU teams play multiple games in one day, and so Americans are not really able to cultivate those skills that international players are able to cultivate. And so because of that, these immigrants are coming in and essentially taking jobs.
They're taking our jobs.
They're taking our jobs. But like rightfully so, because they have the fundamentals down since they were 14, 15.
They got the mindset, man.
Yeah.
Immigrant mentality.
I missed the point of what was the reason they had the fundamentals?
Yeah, it's just like AAU basketball basically is trained where you play 5-6 games in one day, so you're not cultivating skills, you're not practicing the fundamentals. While in internationally you are, and you're doing that since you're 14, 15 years old.
Okay, fair.
Have you guys ever seen Hustle?
Yes.
The movie?
Great movie.
That's a great movie.
I watched part of it actually. I haven't finished it.
Oh, you should. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I need to finish it. I started it.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Oh yeah. Kind of moving away from basketball real quick. I wanted to ask you guys. I've been watching like the sitcom with some of my friends every now and then. What would you guys put as like the top tier of like sitcom TV right now? Not right now, but just in general. What's the greatest sitcom? Because you guys know I love my sitcoms. I've watched my whole life just only sitcoms. What gets that number one spot?
The Office.
What's the best sitcom of all time?
Is that a question?
You going The Office?
Friends.
Yeah.
Friends or
Friends?
Okay.
I hate people who
see like no. I'm not saying what I would prefer. I'm just saying as an overall audience.
You think yeah.
What has had the most impact? And is the greatest.
Okay, if you're going most impact, then I'm saying Seinfeld. If you're saying most impact,
yeah, Seinfeld
kind of
impact meaning like generated the most viewership and has generated the most hype.
Oh, okay.
Is Friends? Yeah.
Did Friends outperform Seinfeld?
I don't know.
Seinfeld was crazy at its time.
Seinfeld feels like one where it has more media impact, but I think more people just watched Friends.
Yeah,
probably more people our age at least.
How about that? I mean, I've never watched it, but how about that '70s show?
Oh, I love that '70s show, but it's nowhere near.
Is it that good?
It's nowhere near.
Okay.
How about like How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory?
Again. How I Met Your Mother. Love it. Yeah. I personally would put it in my top. Personal attachment, I would put it in top 5, but objectively, no. Okay. A lot of people don't like the ending again, but I have this issue with a lot of people who say they don't like endings. Same thing with Game of Thrones because I watched them.
Was it like a dream thing?
No. That's Lost.
Okay,
That's Lost. That's Lost.
Oh,
that's Lost.
Yeah.
Lost is so good. That's not a sitcom. That's not a
sitcom. Yeah, that's definitely not a sitcom.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I will stand on that hill. Lost is one of the greatest TV shows ever made.
Really?
Of all time.
Narcos is better.
I don't know why you don't like it, Ari.
Here's the thing. I never watched it, but I'm just saying I feel like because everybody in the world already knows the ending, how can you still enjoy it?
Dude, there's so many smaller occurrences throughout the show which are unrelated to the ending. Like the ending is so separated from the rest of the show. It won't matter to you. I promise.
Yeah.
Watching every season, you'll get more surprise. It's like just because I know the ending of The Office doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy watching.
But that's different. That's different. The Office.
Yeah, I get it's a little different.
It's not as sequential.
Oh, yeah. That was another thing. You know why Seinfeld was not really up for me compared to Friends, even though I haven't watched Seinfeld.
Same thing.
Yep. You could watch any episode of Seinfeld. It's not really a story. While Friends is.
Not at all. Yeah.
Friends is a story.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I've been watching the show Curb Your Enthusiasm recently with some friends. So good. It's so good.
What's it about?
If you don't know, it's starring Larry David. You know, Larry David's so famous. He's the one who produced and wrote Seinfeld. He was like the main guy who created Seinfeld. And so he became really famous from that. And now he had his show called Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is like, I think it's still running to this day. It's on its like 13th season. It just got picked up for or something. It's so stupid and so funny. It's pretty much just Larry going through his daily life, being miserable at everything. And it's so funny to watch for some reason. He just gets pissed off at the smallest things and the littlest petty shit that he just keeps doing. It's so hard to explain, but I'm telling you, when we're all back in person, I'll show you a few clips. It is so funny. So that's edging up my list. But to me, The Office is always going to be number one. Yeah. I don't see how you beat it. And you can say we're normies or whatever, man, but it's the best for a reason. It's the normie pick for a reason. Like, it just is so good.
Kind of talking
will
about
say I have
TV
one
shows. Oh yeah.
underrated. Oh,
Nish,
I was gonna say I have one underrated
Nish, go
sitcom.
ahead.
I don't know if it's underrated, but I would say Modern Family. I don't see as many people talking about Modern Family as much as I like it.
show.
I really like that show.
Prem,
for some reason.
you watched that one, right? You watched that, right?
That's a good show.
Hello.
That's
Prem,
a
you
good
watch
show.
Modern Family?
Yeah, I did. I love that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
I've
good
seen
show.
a lot of clips. I've seen a lot of clips from it. It seems alright.
I haven't watched the whole show, but I've watched a good number of episodes, and it's just like it gives me. It's not The Office, but it gives me more Office vibes than any other show I've watched. I'll say that.
Yeah.
More than Parks and Rec.
Oh wait, no, Parks and Rec's a straight spin-off,
Parks and
like a
Rec.
straight.
Yeah,
like,
Parks and Rec's like I don't like
more than
Parks and Rec
Brooklyn
that much for some
Nine-Nine.
reason.
What?
That's all the same. That's all the same thing.
Yeah,
Office,
no,
Parks and
Brooklyn
Rec,
Nine-Nine I like a little
Brooklyn
more,
Nine-Nine.
but
No
Yeah.
way you like Brooklyn Nine-Nine more than Parks and Rec.
I don't know why. I don't.
What?
Parks and Rec just feels
Nah,
like
I could
flat to me.
I could never get into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was
Same,
never. I
never.
watched
I
like
never
I
got
watched
into
like a
that.
bunch of the episodes in the first season.
Maybe
I never got into.
Yeah.
I will say I don't think I've
Parks
watched
and
enough
Rec
of
was
Parks and Rec.
so good.
I haven't watched
Oh,
enough.
you
Maybe I'm
got
judging
to.
it too quick. Yeah, maybe I'm judging it.
It's a lot more like stupid comedy, similar to The Office, where it's just such
Okay.
stupid like things that happen.
It's
but
funny
so
though. I love
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec is, but like Nish,
another
talking about-
really
yeah.
underrated one is New Girl. I don't know if you guys have watched it. I've been
Oh.
saying New
I
Girl
haven't
is
watched
one
it.
of
Everyone's
my
been
favorites.
you've been
I
hyping that up
love
since
it.
high school, bro.
Dude, I watched that I think in like 6th or 7th grade. I started watching it, and it's
Yeah.
so good, so
You know what's
good.
crazy?
Wait,
For the amount Ari likes sitcoms, I would never like just based off every other personality trait of his. I would not expect him to be a sitcom kind of guy.
dude, facts,
Yeah, 'cause
bro.
I'm-
He's
I'm
watched
just
hella
I'm just a
shows.
miserable. I'm just a miserable guy going.
No,
about my
he reminds me of the Curb Your Enthusiasm guy. Bro.
No, that's literally what me and my friends here literally just say. We're all just Larry David at this point, man. Like we all
No,
just
but-
get pissed off at the smallest shit. It's so funny.
Nish, you know what's a crazy show that I want to talk to you about? I don't know if you guys talked about this last
Oh,
episode, but
we did
Atla,
not.
bro,
Yeah,
the live action was
Yeah,
crazy.
yes.
I thought
dude,
there was.
yeah.
I think I liked it. Right, I'll be honest. I liked it because they showed some new aspects of the show and new aspects of the plot.
Same.
But I think that like I could count 9 or 10 major differences that were unnecessary. That like they just did not have to include 9 or 10 differences, and it would have been perfect. But like I think they included stuff that they didn't necessarily do in the animated. But I think the unnecessary differences or the unnecessary inclusion of some stuff kind of didn't give me an A, or like I didn't grade it as an A because of that. Maybe like a B,
Yeah.
or something. Like
I'm
that.
still on episode 3. I haven't gotten the chance to watch through the whole
Okay.
the whole thing yet. But I will say I do like the fact that they started at the very start of like the story with Sozin's comic,
And they
because
and
you
they
have
showed
8
the
episodes.
fire,
You
fire
can't.
battle.
Yeah. You don't have the opportunity to like spend time going back and forth like they do in the
I
anime
understand that,
show.
but like, are you in
Yeah.
the Omashu episode yet?
Yeah, that's the one I'm in the Omashu episode right now. So
Oh, you
they
watch
combine
it?
the stories. I'm like near the middle end.
Yeah, they
So,
like
they
it's
combine
like a different
stories.
episode.
They combine 3 different plots into one.
Do they
Yeah,
change
it's hard,
anything
it's hard.
significally from the main
So-
to the?
So
like
the
a
way I
live action?
explain it is in Avatar, it's like most shows where every episode kind of has a subplot and there's an overarching plot, you know? And what they do in this live action is the overarching plot for the first season is the same as the animated first season, but they'll take all of these subplots and kind of throw multiple subplots from different episodes into one. So one episode will have like 3 or 4 different subplots. And the weird thing about it is like, these parts of the story aren't meant to be together, but they make it work
Yeah,
kind of well. Like they make it work
Yeah.
well to where if you were new to the show, you wouldn't think it's weird. But because I've already
Yeah.
watched it before, it's like, wait, that
the only
it's
the
just
only
random.
one that only episode that I thought was weird was Omashu. They completely changed that up. The entire
Okay, that's
episode of Omashu was the
Yeah.
only one that they
Do we-
completely. Other than that, you'll see later on, like when they go to the
Okay.
North Pole and stuff. It's some stuff is just weird that they do.
Weird?
Like I don't
Okay.
like it as much.
Yeah.
I don't like
Man,
it.
I
Maybe-
gotta watch Avatar, man.
dude,
Dude, you have
would,
to.
You would
Dude,
like
this
it
is the
so
best
much,
time-
Ari.
No, I know I
Dude,
would. I know I
This is,
would.
dude, this is the best time to watch it because
I've
now
been
they're
seeing,
coming out with
dude.
new
I've been seeing
stuff.
so many clips.
Yeah,
I've been seeing
yeah.
so many clips of Avatar stuff, and I'm like, this is so fucking sick. And I
No,
want to
Ari,
watch
it's not
it.
even that. They're
But,
coming
like-
out with new stuff. They're coming out with like
This is
new
like one
avatars.
time. Now you don't have to
in
wait 5 years for
2025.
new content.
Yeah,
You don't have
Like,
to wait
now-
5
now
years
it's
for
like-
content.
they're coming out with new content every year until 2027 now. It's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah,
So you're
it's gonna
set,
be
bro.
ridiculous.
Watch it. Get on it. Get on the
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah, I might have to do that either during spring break or in the summer or sometime, bro. You know what? Actually, I really want to watch. Dude, have either of you watched Dune?
No, but I heard
No,
it's
but I
great.
want to watch a recap video for
I
20
want to
minutes.
watch. I
Dune 2.
want to watch Dune 2 so bad. Everybody, dude, my TikTok for you page is
Oh, I have watched
nothing
Dune.
but Dune clips now. Dude, if you open up the famous Chili TikTok right now, the first 10 things you see will probably be like people like simping over Timothée Chalamet's like performance because in all of his speeches, him just screaming silence and then like hard music playing. Like,
wait, Ari, have you watched Doom or no? Doom and Doom 2?
No.
Why not, Ari? Those are also great movies.
Why not, Ari? Why not, Ari? Those are great movies too. What's wrong?
Oh yeah, man. Does it have Timothée Chalamet, man?
No, it has the Indian version.
Even better,
Roshan, bro.
Hrithik Roshan, even better. Extra
Dude,
finger.
But
people.
It just looks so cool, man. And I didn't know until like I've been reading so many clips and comments about this now that like Dune, apparently the original Dune books are what inspired Star Wars, and like Paul Atreides' character is pretty much what actually inspired Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader, and it's just so interesting to me now. And now I really want to watch this because people are genuinely claiming that this is like the next Star Wars, even though it's technically before Star Wars came out. And that this is like going to be the best trilogy of all time if the third one can match the second.
Is it a book behind it?
Yeah, it's a This is like the most insane sci-fi world, by the way, because for a long time people have tried to adapt this, but they just couldn't because it's so crazy. After like the Messiah, I think, book, like the guy who's directing the current films said that he's going to stop after Messiah because it's kind of untranslatable after that. Like it becomes too weird. It's as sci-fi as sci-fi can get. Like apparently the main guy who is meant to be the hero now or something, he has a kid who becomes half worm and lives forever then. So to create I'll send you a picture of what the guy looks like. It's so creepy. Like they would never be able to recreate this as a main character. Like it's so weird.
The one thing I have an issue with in Dune so far, I started watching the first movie and so from like I didn't even get to finish it because there's just so much setup. The entire movie just feels like a giant exposition to what is now the second movie. And now that it's come out,
but I like that. But I like that kind of.
It's like 2.5 hours of exposition.
But I kind of like that because think about it. Sometimes the reason movies don't feel as good as a franchise or as like a trilogy together is because they don't know if they're going to do another one, so you don't get the payoff of certain things because they have to rush it and make it pay off in the first one. But now because like Infinity War and Endgame, right? Infinity War, they're able to make it so that they lose because they know they're doing Endgame, you know. But with Dune, if they didn't know they were going to go on and do Dune 2 and complete the trilogy, then it would have been shit because they would have had to make it a rewarding ending.
Yeah, you're right.
But now, the difference is I like Infinity more than Endgame.
No, okay, yeah, but that's fair. That's fair. But those are also after already all the setup happened. You know, all the setup's been happening for
all the movies
15 years before then. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Set up to those two.
I have to watch Dune, and I'm going to watch Dune 2 because I can't stop scrolling and seeing these clips that are getting me so hyped about politics.
Yeah, I get a ton of Dune clips too, but I don't know if I have it in me to watch all of Dune 1.
Yeah.
So,
dude, what a cast! Also, by the way, this cast is like insane.
Cast. Yeah,
it's got like every young up and coming actor, and they're performing at their best. Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh.
Rebecca
a lot of
Ferguson.
Rebecca Ferguson. They got Anya Taylor-Joy. These aren't young ones now, but Josh Brolin's in it. Dave Bautista's in it. You know, it's insane. Like I just have to watch this. I have to watch this.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, Austin Butler's in it.
That was so delicious. I just said that. Dude, Austin Butler, what a fucking weird guy, man. What a crazy guy. The way he's able to his voice is like stuck in No, not like weird in a good way.
Oh.
Like,
what the fuck?
Dude. Like, I just remember him as being the guy from iCarly, man. Like, he was in iCarly, couldn't sing on that one episode, you know? And now he's, like, playing Elvis. His voice is stuck being Elvis now for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
And now he plays a character here who's related to, what's his name? Fuck.
Jimmy Butler?
No. Yeah, they can jump the same, so they're probably related, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name? Can't remember it. There's a really famous actor who plays like a relative of his in this, and he nailed his voice. Like he copied that person's voice to a T. And if you look up Austin Butler's character in this, it's so creepy. It's so creepy, and he puts on the voice that is so scary. And he didn't tell that actor that he's gonna copy his voice, so he just showed up in the scene and copied it. And he was like, "What the fuck?"
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah. I will say it's funny to me that Zendaya is like the love interest of Timothée Chalamet, and Timothy was supposed to also be Spider-Man. Like him and Tom Holland both went
Really?
to Spider-Man. So now she's
Oh,
like Timothy and
It's
Tom Holland
funny.
were both like we're
The
both
cast just
like
has a great chemistry.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of it and it
Yeah.
looks really good. I just don't know if I have it in me, man. Why don't we try this? You watch all of Dune 1 and then watch Dune 2. I'll watch a recap video on YouTube and then watch Dune 2. And then we'll see what we think about it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
We'll be testing.
Watch
we'll be
a
testing.
AI recap. AI recap.
AI recap. AI
Oh my
recap.
God.
Dude, that's gonna come out.
Those AI
Not
recaps
even.
are so funny. Guys, that was a great
guys,
episode.
oh,
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check us back next week for more content. We'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.